All right, all right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight, guys, as we're going to talk to you about an amazing company, an amazing opportunity, and we're going to talk to you about an amazing product that we just launched. Listen, my name is Greg Scott, and this is my beautiful wife, Dr. Lanika Scott.
Hey everyone, how you doing tonight? Thank you so much for getting on with us. You are in for a treat. And so if you are a guest, put one in the chat. If you are already a part of Partner Code and even so excited about the Core Cleanse movement, put two in the chat. And so for every one of you who put a two in the chat, you want to make sure you give all of the individuals that put one in the chat a warm welcome. And so before we get into our information tonight, we want to again share a little bit about who we are. My husband and I, we are the proud parents of 6 beautiful daughters. In fact, you all, guess what? We just celebrated 31 years of marriage a few days ago. Yes, and it is because we had so many children. I decided to be a stay-at-home mom, but I also wanted to add to the bottom line.
Hey, look, I've got
as well.
I got to interrupt.
And bring in some money in the household.
Look, I got to interrupt because I got to add this. We've got 6 children, but we got 6 girls. I want to make sure we're emphasizing that, okay?
Yes, and so seriously got started in this industry. I was introduced to this industry of direct sales and network marketing years ago, but I really seriously got started in 2008. And guess what happened in 2009? We hit our first 6 figures in the industry. 2015, we became millionaires in the industry. Yes. And our highest month was 1 million in commissions for 1 month. And so we've seen what this industry can provide by way of finances. We have been so blessed. We've been able to purchase real estate debt-free, cash, right? Who would like to do that? I believe we all would like to do that, right? And so we're debt-free advocates. We believe in stewardship. One of the things that we teach is not about how much you make, but it is about how much you keep and you are wise with it, right? So tonight we're going to be sharing with you a product called the Core Cleanse.
Yeah, man, you gotta love
a product that we have in our hands. So as you can even see behind us, right, this beautiful banner, which has the product. So you've been invited to hear about some incredible testimonies about what the product can do. And for those of you who may want to also make some money, get out of debt, just take the pressure off a little bit. If you have your entrepreneur hats on tonight, you will also be able to hear about that.
Absolutely, guys. So look, before we dive into some of these testimonies, we've got to tell you just a little bit more about us, how we kind of look at this industry, some different things that we deal with, right? So Lanika described to you how long we've been in this industry. Now, she's been in here longer than me, all right? Because she showed me the value of this industry. And of course, just like any smart person would do, I got it on board, right? But when you've been in something for this long, right, people tend to say it is your profession, right? They call you professionals. But here's the thing about it, guys. We've developed a formula in which we look at. And guys, look, truth be known, this formula has helped us throughout our entire career here in this industry, where we've been able to get to the top of not 1, but 2 different companies. And guys, we are soaring to the top of where we are right now. And it's because we're helping so many people, right?
And we want you to go with us.
Yes. But so part of our formula, guys, we look at a few things. We look at the founders, right? With our company, the founder's name, Mr. Darren Zobaris, Mr. John Wadsworth, right? They are a dynamic duo, guys. But one of the things we look at in founders is integrity.
Right.
We look at the character. That's something that, it was a learned process for us to understand that you have to look at that, because everything flows from the head down.
That's right.
So our founders, when we met them, guys, before we decided to be a part of this Partner Code family, we had to meet them, and we met their wives, their children. And when we met them, we said, this got to be it.
Yes.
Right?
It just felt right.
It felt right.
Yeah.
It felt right. Yeah. Right. So the next thing that we look at is the company. Mm-hmm. What kind of culture is at this company? Are they a company that's speaking longevity? Are they going to be around in 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, 100 years, right? And it was so refreshing for us that's their language. That's the language that they talk to us about. They want to be a legacy company where you're building something that you're able to leave for your children,
That's
right?
right.
But the culture, it is a culture where we have a lot of veterans, if you will, that's in this industry, and we've all done this before and been able to do great in this industry.
Right.
But we want to do something that's significant, and we want to do something that's right.
Right.
So when you're looking at this company, it is a debt-free company. It was already close to a $400 million company on the way to $1 billion.
Right.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Debt-free.
And then this product is definitely going to take it.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to take us there. So now, speaking of products, we have all of these legacy products. We have Tahitian noni juice.
Right.
We have a product called More. We have Slenderize, Accelerate, weight loss drops. Guys, we've got products, but like Lanika was just showing, we just launched a new product, right? And it is a detox tea product. It is a core restore product. And we're going to talk to you a little bit about that on the night. But we want to bring up a testimony for you, right? We're going to bring up somebody that's near and dear to our heart. She's a very good friend of ours.
Yes, yes. So I believe that she is already ready to go. We heard her testimony a few days ago. Well, Greg and I serve, as well as she and her husband serve on what is called the Partners Council in our company. And so when she shared it, we looked at each other. We said we definitely have to get her on our next call.
Absolutely.
And we called her. She said, yes, I would be happy to share. So Miss Kim Gray, Greg is going to bring you on up front to the screen. And we just want to hear about what Core Cleanse has done for you.
Yes, thank y'all so much for having me on this evening. Well, when I first started this company, which was 6.5 years ago, I have always been disabled. I was born disabled. I have muscular dystrophy that causes me to be very weak, and I'm not able to do things like normal people can. And so, but because of Partner Co. and the other products that we have, I've accomplished a bunch of things, from losing weight, from being able to walk by myself without the help of my husband and do things and be able to spend time with my children. But even though I was able to do that, my intestines in my body, because of my muscle weakness, my intestine muscle wall is 99% paralyzed. So I have always, for all my whole entire life, not been able to go to the bathroom, to where I have actually been in the hospital before. I've actually had the tube down my nose and into my stomach to be able to, because I went like 28 days without going to the bathroom. But I am so excited because I have been on this product as a trial base for 2 weeks now. And I was skeptical. I didn't think that you could just drink some lemonade, some good tasting lemonade called Core Cleanser, and it would help. Well, guys, it's a miracle. This product has actually changed my whole life. I have been able to go to the bathroom 4 to 5 times a day, not missed a day since I have been on this Core Cleanse. And, the doctors was even wanting to put a colostomy bag about 6 years ago. And me and my husband did not want me to have a colostomy bag. But you know what? I thank God above for Partner Code that came up with such a powerful product that people can take and enjoy life, and to be able to enjoy going to the bathroom. And that is my testimony. And I love my Partner Co.
Wow, amazing, amazing. Kim, thank you so much for coming up here and sharing your testimony with us on this evening. Listen. Lanika's pouring a delicious glass of
water. For sharing that testimony, it just reminded me of just how good it is. When she began to talk about it, just tastes even like lemonade, but even better. I said, let me go get some. So y'all want to get some? We want you all to buy some tonight from the person that introduced you to this Zoom, because when you drink it, you are going to be so happy with yourself because you bought it and you also invested in yourself. It's so good, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What's a Kim testimony fire?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Tim's testimony, guys, is fire because you're talking about somebody that dealt with issues like she was dealing with, where she had not been to the bathroom in 28 days. And this was just a regular part of life. Now you're introduced to a product that is all natural, right? And it's helping you do what we naturally do, and that's eliminate waste from your body, right? So this is more than just a detox tea. This is a gut restoring drink, right? It is a gut restoring tea that helps build up the good bacteria in your gut, right? So it's helping the body do what it is naturally designed to do. See, from the foods that we get, the overprocessed foods, the things we eat, our environment around us, it affects our body so much that over 50% of women can't eliminate on a regular basis.
Now, ladies,
over 40% of men.
Now, ladies, that's a problem. We got some problems, but guess what? We got some solutions too, right?
Yeah. And so
y'all know y'all not telling people
right.
our bathroom experiences up in there.
Right. So yeah, but it's so powerful how this product, it just helps people by building up their gut, guys. And my personal testimony is when I personally started on this, I'm regular. I always considered myself a regular person, right? I'm healthy, I work out, everything. I do my best to eat good. I don't always eat the best, but I do my best, right? But when I started on this product, guys, my energy level is already here. But about 10 days in, my energy spiked all the way up here. Lanika was like, oh my God, right? But even with her, I was looking at her like, you need to sit down somewhere, because she was doing things, she was cleaning, she was running around. I said, oh my God. But I started sleeping like crazy. I slept so good. And when I woke up in the morning, it was no coffee or anything. I just felt so energized at the second I woke up every morning, guys. And I'm like, wow, this product is so much more than just a detox.
It is.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's so powerful, guys. But look, we want you to hear some more testimonies. So I'm about to bring up a group of young ladies, right? And they'll introduce themselves when they come on, guys, and they'll be able to come share with you exactly what this product was able to do for them. So, lady, do you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, come on up.
Hey, everybody. Thank you, Dr. Lanika. It is so good. Listen, we just want to say first that we thank you so much for allowing us to be in the Scott home and to share our testimony with the people. So y'all, listen, I was so excited when they asked us to share, because listen, these two right here, they got some testimonies. Now look, I lost 8 pounds and 2.5 inches off my waist. But these two right here, I'm going to let them tell their testimony, but I'm going to talk to the ladies that's postmenopausal. Y'all know that our stomachs kind of slow down a little bit when we get older, right? So Kim, I understand what you're saying. Sometimes it'll be like 14 days before I can go to the bathroom. But baby, I am so regular. As soon as I wake up in the morning, I go. As soon as I drink a cup of water or coffee, I go. And like Mr. Greg said, the energy has been amazing. But here's what I want to say to my postmenopausal ladies and probably perimenopause. Y'all know how y'all go from one room to the next and can't remember what you went in that room for? Baby, it's gone. Complete sentences for you. Okay. Now look, Davina here, you got to tell them your testimony.
So listen, my testimony, I'm a mom of 7, so I already, have issues with memory, because I had 6 girls like the Scots. My memory, they just suck you dry, right? So before I started taking the core cleanse, my memory was bad. I'm grumpy in the morning. I am not a morning person at all. Like I anti-morning. It's a whole lot of stuff that was going on with me. But I got to tell you this, soon as I started taking the core cleanse, I was disgusted with myself because my weight, I let myself get real fluffy. And like over the winter, 198.7. That sounds like a radio station, right? So now I started taking the core cleanse. I got to 190.3.
Yes.
Listen, my jeans that I used to love wearing, I was so disgusted. I could not fit into my jeans. So because I couldn't fit in my jeans, it made me even more upset with myself. I was disgusted, for real. I took the core cleanse, and immediately later on that day, I'm in the grocery store. Later on that day, I had a great
For a cleanse experience.
For a
cleanse experience.
Yeah. And then the next thing you know, I wore my jeans. Don't get me, listen, I wore my jeans anyway. I just put my shirt over top of my jeans and I said, I'm wearing my jeans, I don't care. I took the core cleanse, it started to work. I was able to pull my jeans up and button them. Literally button them. And I didn't have to lay on the bed. I didn't have to jump up and down. I didn't have to do anything. It just closed. So when I say this, I say that to say this. Y'all gotta get yourself some core cleanse because everything that this woman right here said and Kim said, it will change your life.
But wait, tell them how many inches you lost off your waist.
Oh, the best part. Because the stomach was the problem, right? It was the main problem. I lost 8 inches off my waist. How? I don't even understand how
she was full of it.
I was full of it. And then this one right here,
you gotta tell your testimony.
I beat you. Me. Go ahead.
So listen, y'all. My name is Denise Majors. Hey, y'all. And so I actually lost 11.4 pounds. I am so excited. Okay, so y'all understand my plight. I'm a foodie. I love food, and I really, I'm really sad about it because I love food so much. But it made me lose some weight. But I did lose some inches. So I lost. So some of us have 2 stomachs. I hate to say this. I have a belly and a pooch. I'm the only one. Some of y'all got the same thing going on too.
That's right. Tell the truth.
And so I done lost inches on my belly and on my pooch. So I don't want to get it mixed up. I lost 4 inches in my belly and 3 inches on my pooch. So you got to measure both of them if you got 2 of them like I got. So that's all I'm going to tell y'all. Get you some tea. Get you some tea. Don't wait. If you want a guest of any of ours, yes, get some tea.
Call me. Call her.
Call me. Thank y'all.
Wow, look, that was amazing. Ladies, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your testimony with us on this evening.
They're fun.
Yeah, you ladies are amazing. And as you can see, guys, we having fun with this product. Yeah. Whoever thought you would have this much fun talking about us in the bathroom?
Yeah, we have such a beautiful community here. Here in Partner Co. and then also with Global Legacy. It is just fun, as you all can see that. Not scripted, not rehearsed, just women having fun, having results, getting experiences, right, and sharing those experiences, because we all at some point in time can identify with something that one of them just said. So I love their testimonies. I love hearing it. And one of the things that I shared with Greg yesterday, it dawned on me. So those 3 ladies and then some of the other individuals that you're going to hear from tonight, they were blessed to be able to get the product in this hand before it is released into the market. So the product will start to ship tomorrow. Right? And so, but what Partner Co do, they do a lot of testing behind the scenes before they release product even into the marketplace. They want to get data. And so they were a part of the beta testers, which was a small group of individuals that was pulled together, and they were able to get the experiences, the results, see how it works, what it's doing in the body, take measurements, scales, and even be able to track even the times that they were eliminating on the product to make sure it worked, because that's what Partner Co do. So those individuals were able to experience that, hence how they've been able to achieve those results in about 3 to 4 weeks.
Absolutely, guys. So look, make no mistake about it. This is a business that we do. And I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about how we earn income here, right? So part of the whole equation is our compensation plan, right? So we earn 8 different ways here in Partner Co. We earn a retail commission when people purchase products from us. We earn what we call a new volume bonus. We earn team commissions as we're building out our teams. Right. We earn an incredible matching bonus, guys, that pays 7 levels deep. We earn pay line bonus and composition bonus. Now, these 2 bonuses are just like profit sharing, if you will, right? From a global pool. Yeah, global, right? Then we got what we call a $10,000 savings bonus. When you get up to a certain number in your team commissions, the company starts setting aside extra income into a savings account for you.
And on tonight, you're gonna actually hear from someone who just earned their $10,000 savings bonus a few months ago.
Absolutely. So when that amount hits 10,000, they pay it out to you, right? But here's what happens after it hits 10,000, it just don't stop.
Yeah.
They just keep putting it in an account, and then it pays out every month after that, up to an extra $2,000 a month, guys. And then we earn bonus rewards that we can use towards trips. Lanika and I, since we've been in Partner Co, we've been to Tahiti,
Bali.
Right. Bali, catch that, right? We get ready to go to Maui.
Hawaii, yep.
Yeah, and the Bahamas.
Right.
We've just had some incredible vacations since we've been here.
Yeah.
Yep. So listen, guys, we want you to hear from some other business-minded people, and they're actually part of our leadership team here in Partner Co, as we're leading this dynamic team that's really starting to really grow very fast, right? So I want to bring to you none other than Dexter and Dr. Tanya Scott, Pastor Andrews, and Lady Tammy Smith. Listen, guys, come up, share with the people about your experience so far here in Partner Co and things that you've been able to do.
All right, good evening. Can you guys hear us?
Absolutely, loud and clear.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
There I am.
Listen, y'all, can y'all see that we're here with some phenomenal people? We got Professor Dexter, we got Dr. Tanya, Lady Tammy, and myself. You are definitely going to love this product. I'm going to tell you how excited I knew Tammy was. When Tammy did her big one, okay, because she's going to tell you her testimony where, you know, she doesn't go to the bathroom maybe once every 2 weeks or something like that. So, you know, y'all, she took the product, right? She took the product, and when she went to the bathroom, she just yelled so loud and said, "Drew, you gotta come and see this." And I didn't know what she was talking about. And guess what? I came and I did come in. I looked at it and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh my God, the thing is a miracle. It does work, right?"
You have to be in my shoes to understand what I was talking about, right? So yeah, I've always had problems going to the bathroom. You know, it would be like a week or two, right? Yes, I did say a week or two. Yeah. So when I began to take this particular product, I really didn't believe in it at all, because I'm like, some tea? Oh my God, yeah, right, okay. So I actually took the tea, and when I took the tea, I was like, oh my God. Yeah. The next day, I actually felt I felt a movement, but it was not like a grumble or a nagging pain or anything like that. It was so comfortable. It was so smooth. It was so comfortable. Right. And so
it looks smooth.
Anyway, so I actually went to the bathroom, and when I went to the bathroom, I hate to be really, you know, detailed, but I got to be detailed so you can understand what this is all about, because this is serious. Have you ever had some sugar daddies before? Sugar. Okay, right. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway,
sugar babies? Or
yeah, sugar baby. That's what I used to be like, okay? Right? Okay? Right. But when I drank this tea, it was like a snake around, just whoa. And I was like so amazed, because I want to say this because this is the first time this year that I have ever used the bathroom this good. And I mean, okay. I don't know where that came from. I was getting ready to tear up a little bit, but anyway, this was the first time that I ever went to the bathroom. I wanted to even call my mom and tell her how excited I was, but I yelled out and I told my husband, I said, "Andrews," I said, "you got to come and see this. You got to come and see this." And he's never did that before, but I didn't care. But my body felt so relieved, and I was so I just felt like I had some interest immediately that came off of my body. And he came in, and I was not ashamed. And he looked, and I'm gonna tell you, I mean, we laughing and everything, but I'm gonna tell you, my husband was so happy.
I was,
because he knew my struggle, he knew my pain, he knew that I just could not use the bathroom. All the laxatives, all of those things, they just stopped working for me, because I actually had surgery many years ago on my intestines. There was nothing else. And before this product, I was just getting ready to go back to the doctor. I want you to hear me clear. I was about to go to the doctor so that they could help me, because I mean, I'm telling y'all, it was so hard for me to go to the bathroom. And when I'm drinking this tea now, y'all, it is amazing. Tanya, I mean, I'm like, want to walk around with the tea every day
Yeah.
in my purse. You know what I'm saying? To drink it every single day.
Yeah.
And so we were the ones that was trying it. And I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna let Tanya and everybody talk. I am giving you the 100% A-OK to know that this product works.
It works.
It works.
It's the tea.
Praise God. I'm gonna tell you honestly, I want you to pay attention to something, because anytime you can see multiple grown people get up here talking about going to the bathroom, that right there ought to be its own stimulant to each and every one of us. When you just spoke and you talked and you caught yourself about the cry, see, that's the emotion behind it.
Yeah.
See, when you're dealing with something like this, and most women do, where you are unable to go to the bathroom and actually release on a regular basis, you're bloated, you don't feel good. I'm gonna tell you something. I can get so sick, and I would tell Dexter, I'm woozy, I have to lay down. I said, I feel toxic. When I feel better is after going to the bathroom.
Wow.
And this is before core cleanse. As long as I could get something out, it would make me feel better. Now I have this tea. We've been a part of this industry for a very long time. The last company we were a part of, we also had a tea. Here's my point. And this is getting into the entrepreneur side. Because with this, we were able to generate over 7 figures. Why? Because we help people go to the bathroom.
Come on.
Wow.
And what we're doing now is helping people again, including ourselves.
Right.
You've heard about the flavor. When I saw my sister Kim Gray up here speaking, she called it lemonade. Okay. But it's such a good flavor.
It tastes so good.
That is, I mean, honestly, for me, when I first sipped it, I pulled the glass back and looked at it, because I'm like, what is this? Because I wasn't
It couldn't taste that good.
Right.
It could not. No.
It did. It was like, this ain't no detox tea,
No.
but it was. Now, the other thing I'm gonna share is this. I pay attention, okay? We were one of the beta testers. All of us were part of that team. And I listen for detail. So I'm listening to everyone speak, and I said, I hear a commonality. The smooth move.
Yes.
Yeah.
The smooth move. Everybody was saying that. So how I see it is not a disruption.
Right.
So imagine going to sit down and you're behind.
It ain't a
you
blow up.
exploding,
Right.
okay?
It ain't a blow up.
But it's a smooth move, and it just comes on out. It's almost like that slithering you were talking about.
Come on,
and it just comes out, and you feel better. This is what's happening. And again, like I said, to be grown and on this type of platform, I don't know everybody up here. Y'all don't know me. And we're sitting up here talking about going to the bathroom.
Right.
If that don't tell you something right there as to how valuable this is, come on now. This is what's happening and what's going on. And we really do give God glory for every bit of it, because it's him. He's the one that's the creator of all natural things.
That's right.
So the very natural things that he knows we need, he says, I'm your alpha and your omega.
That's right.
He lets us know that there's nothing that we have need of that he ain't provided.
That's right.
So he's given us what's necessary to even be able to go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom.
On somebody. So this is what's going on.
Right.
We thank you for being on tonight, babe.
So so let me ask y'all a question. At what point did it become taboo for us to talk about going to the bathroom?
And you asked me that the other day. Did you?
I don't know.
At what point did we stop? Because see, from babies,
right,
we got diapers, we got
right.
So we got teenagers, and teenagers, they eat, they go to the bathroom. So at what point did it become uncomfortable for us?
Somebody told us not to say it. Don't tell them.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody had to say it.
Somebody had to say it.
And as a matter of fact, I'll even say this. So playing football, right? So in the locker room, you didn't want to be the one to have to go do number 2.
That's right.
Because
it was embarrassing. Everybody pick on you.
Right.
Everybody pick on you.
So here's the question I got for you. So
that's good.
That's good.
So this morning, ask yourself this question. If you had breakfast, did you eliminate breakfast? You ate lunch, did you eliminate lunch? You had dinner, did you eliminate dinner? If you have not gone to the bathroom 3 times today, after those meals, you have an unhealthy gut. I have an unhealthy gut. So, I mean, we got to really it's a conversation that we have to have.
And that's hold on. And all that food is still in you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Years back.
Years back. French fries from 1927.
Yes, yeah. And it makes perfect sense. So, okay, so look, let's do this. Let's go back to, so we're in North Carolina. So a very famous restaurant is Bojangles. Let's say Friday you had Bojangles for dinner. Saturday, you had Bojangles. Today, you had Bojangles. You had chicken, fries, and a drink. Combined with the breakfast that you had, all of that is sitting in your body.
My God.
If you have not eliminated.
My God.
So what we're saying is this product right here, the system behind it, you're talking about a 5-2 system.
Powerful.
5 days is going to build up your gut. The 2 days is going to help you eliminate the waste that's in your body. So it's no cramping.
That's right.
You can stay at your desk, so you can go to work.
Right.
Sit at your desk.
You ain't gonna just run out of the room. Right.
And so what we're talking about is the science behind it. Because we've been a part of a tea company. We're now part of another company that's providing tea with the science.
With the science.
Right.
That's the difference. So we can educate you now on not how to take it and tear your gut up. So now that your digestive system becomes weak, because of the process and the ingredients that's in the stuff. So basically what we're saying, we have the education behind it.
Right.
And just to mention this very quickly before we turn it back over to our leaders, pattern recognition. We have pattern recognition of a product like this. So we're able to talk to you about it. We're able to educate you on it. We're able to tell you when to take it, how to take it, what to expect. Like Kim Gray. Kim blew our minds.
Oh my God. Kim, yes.
She blew our minds. And I know Eric is happy.
Eric is having a fit over there.
Eric,
Eric is like, keep going, baby. Keep going.
Right.
I'm telling you, look, we've got a product. You can take it every single day.
Every day.
You don't have to set it to the side and say, okay, I'm not going to take it, because it's restoring the gut. So we just wanted to come to you to talk to you about it.
And let me say this real quick, and I promise Greg and Dr. Lanika, I'm going to shut up. But let me say this. When I heard my husband just talk about the science behind it, and I said, and it's so amazing that the chief science officer here in the corporate team name happened to be Dr. Plant.
So
that was just I was like, Dr.
part of his
Plant.
name.
But the last thing is this, and this is what was so mind-blowing to me, because growing up, I would hear the phrase, death begins in the gut. I didn't understand that. So I understand that better now. And then to find out that our immune system, that 70% of our immune system has everything to do with what's going on within our gut. That's huge to find out. So we share all of these things with you just to come to a place. We like for you to make informed decisions. When you get the necessary information, that's when you can make a decision that's really best for you. Again, it's why we're here on tonight.
And I lost a half an inch. I got some half abs going on. They're not always there, but they're
healthy as he is, right?
Right.
I'm not healthy. Well, I guess I don't know.
Saying you're healthy.
I am healthy. I'm healthy.
Death, life is in power time.
It is.
But remember the name, Core Cleanse.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about the word core, what do you think about?
Right here, the core.
Getting down to the deep down, all the way down to the core.
That's right.
Right. Get that stuff out of you, right? Clean.
Gotta go.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this really quickly. If you know, like 40% of the world is dealing with digestive issues. 60 to 7 million people in the US alone have digestive issues. So if you're watching us right now, we want to ask you to do this. Think of the 5 people in your phone that you know for sure has gut issues. And let them know about what we have. And then tell them to get in touch with the person who invited you here to say, hey, I want that product. Because we've got it for you. It's live. We're ready to go. We're good.
Can I say one more thing?
We're good.
We love this product. Now, and I want to say, and I'm not talking about you. I may be talking about you, but if you have bad breath, okay, listen, we got this for you. Okay, if your breath is bad.
Because all this stuff is
it may be because of all of the stuff that's inside of your body. You've been trying to fight this thing. You've been going to the dentist. You've been doing everything. And guess what? All you got to do is clean your colon.
Clean yourself out.
That's it.
All right.
So we just church people, and that's why we closed about 50 million.
Right.
Hallelujah. But we're done now for real.
We're done.
Right.
So praise
Thank
the
you
Lord.
guys for your time.
All right, y'all.
Greg and Dr. Lanika, back over to you guys.
All right, man. Listen, thank you guys so much, man. Look, wasn't that some amazing information that they just shared, guys? You heard some personal testimonies in there, and I'm trying to tell you guys that to me was so amazing to hear from them and how it has affected them. And Tammy,
Yes.
your testimony,
Amazing.
wow. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm still drinking Core Cleanse. I just poured me some more Core Cleanse. And see, one of the things that Dexter was talking about in terms of it being different is one of the teas, it helps with a gut reset. So it is restoring your core. And then the other one is the detox. So it's so it's a two-part system would make this one unique and also different to what is accustomed on the market.
All right,
In the
guys.
market.
Yeah, so listen, guys. So what's in it? Because I know that's a question that a lot of people are asking. All right, I'm hearing about this. I hear what you guys are saying, but what's in it? So I'm gonna show you a quick slide real quick, guys. And the main four ingredients, if you will, that's in the tea is you've got the gut feeding fibers, right? And this is what helps the microbiome flourish, and it promotes and promotes satiety, right? I know I ain't pronounced that right. Don't laugh at me, right? Then you have magnesium glycinate, right? It supports the electrolytes, digestion, and cramp prevention. And this is a big question that we always get. Well, does it make you cramp? Right? And it doesn't. You heard a lot of the testimonies. They said it was a smooth move. So you don't get that cramping and stuff from this product like you get from typical detox elimination products.
And then the ginger, it speeds up the GI tract clearing and reducing the cramping, which is really good. It was mentioned before that they didn't get the cramping when taking it, like most detoxes. And then it also has the plant called the senna, which it gently cleanses your GI tract, promoting digestive flow. So that is actually what's in it too, in the detox part of the Core Cleanse Plus to help relieve even more that's in your gut.
Absolutely. And so those first three ingredients, that's what you have in the regular Core Cleanse, which is the 5-day part. Then the 2-day part have all of the three ingredients plus the senna to go ahead and help cleanse your GI tract, guys. So this product, again, it is amazing. And so the last part of the formula that Lanika and I look at is the system. Now, it can take you a minute sometimes to develop the right system for the right fit for the right product. And guys, we have all of that. The systems we use to actually build here, they're very simple, duplicatable, and here's the key, they're scalable. So if you're looking at, well, this might be something I want to do for myself, then we have it for you, right? And because here's the thing about the system that we have, it's not just a system that tells you what to do, but it's a system that shows you how to do. And that is the very key part here. A lot of times it's very easy to tell you what to do, when you need to do this, you need to do that. But then when you got something that shows you how to do it, that right there by itself is incredible, guys. So listen, you're up here on tonight, guys. You know, we're getting ready to close it out, but I got to tell you, you know, kind of what you need to do for next steps, right? You may be somebody that's like, I need that product, right? Which a lot of us really do. Even if we think we are healthy and regular, we need this product. And you heard Dexter, I believe, said that this is a product that you can pretty much take forever because of the gut building process in this product, right? So get back with the person that invited you to hear this information. Find out how you can get this product in your hands on today. They can tell you about the cost of the product. They can tell you how you can get it, whether you want a box, whether you just want to try it out a little bit for yourself first. Then you can do that, guys. Now, we do have some people up here that are saying, you know, I've done something like this before. I think I want to sell this product, right? Well, listen, guys, it's easy for you to partner with us. We got a very easy enrollment process where you can get started for the low cost. I'm going to say it slow because I want you to catch this. You can get started with this company for $29.95. You heard me correctly. And when you do that, you get the replicated website, you get the back office to manage your business, you get apps, swag, all the different types of trainings and everything that we have to actually help you build a business, right? For just $29.95. You get back with the person that invited you here to hear this information. You can pay the $29.95 to get started, and then they can plug you into their system of how you can grow this business. You can get started with the product package of your choice to help you start growing, guys. And with that, again, is a very simple enrollment process. So on tonight, next steps, get back with whoever invited you here to hear this info, find out what you need to do to either get these products or go ahead and get started in this business with it, guys. And listen, there is a lot of excitement going on already about this new Core Cleanse product, so you don't want to miss this.
And for those of you who are saying, yes, get me in, sign me up, then we want to be one of the first to welcome you to Partnerco and the Core Cleanse movement.
All right, guys. So look, good night, everybody. God bless. Thank you so much for spending this time with us.